Oh man, I was trying to show you guys the progress I've made so far physically. As you can see, I look okay. You know what I'm saying? I actually getting more and more into shape as time goes by. And man, eat right, do your ab work, do your squats, do your all the other drills in between, mix it up sometimes. As you can see. All right, thanks to Tommy Temper. He gave me some good advice about straightening out my back, so it's not as my back still needs some development, but I'm working on it. I just wanted you guys to see this. The camera's on a slant, so everything doesn't look exactly the way how it is. But I wanted to show you guys my progress. I feel really good. Don't get enough sleep, so I gotta get some more sleep. That's why my face looks like this. But other than that, I feel really good. I feel really strong. Just trying to keep hydrated more. See my lips? Still got hydration problems. Other than that, it's all good. Namaste to everybody, or peace to everybody. And we pressing, man. We keep on pushing it. All right, it's a different angle. I mean, if I get the angle right, so I'm looking pudgy there. But if I get the angle right, you see what's up. See. So it's just the angle at which you're watching at me. See the ab definition and everything. Really looking good, man. I'm pretty proud of myself. And the abs are not puckering out as much anymore. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, enough about me. Let's talk boxing. So the first thing I want to talk about, let me turn the lights on. The first thing I want to talk about is Anthony Joshua. You know, people been saying shit about Anthony Joshua. He ain't got no chin. Anthony Joshua, he ain't that good a boxer. His defense wasn't good. He was a fraud. Andy Ruiz showed that. Andy Ruiz, nobody out here. They calling Andy Ruiz the Michelin Man now. So they're really disrespecting both boxers. They're disrespecting Andy Ruiz, and they're disrespecting Anthony Joshua. Now, Andy Ruiz's style is like Jarrell Miller's style. I said Jarrell Miller, if he was to face Anthony Joshua, because he works the body, he would have taken him out. I told you guys that. Andy Ruiz is the same kind of fighter. They say he was better than Jarrell Miller. And you saw what happened, right? Now, I did not commit to Andy Ruiz because I hadn't seen enough of him. I saw the previous fight he had before he faced Anthony Joshua, where he took out that other guy. It was sensational. Dude he's busy, works the body, works the head, mixes it up from head to body and stuff. So he's sensational, okay? People get caught up in size. This is not Mr. Olympia. This is boxing. Now, I stayed in shape for boxing because I need it for my cardio. Andy Ruiz, on the other hand, he got fat over his muscle. It's not like he's not defined. It's that it's covered in fat. And they're working on getting him in shape like how he was with Anthony Joshua. It seems as though he was in the best shape of his life facing Anthony Joshua in that fight. Okay? There's a lot I want to say, so let's try and get it done. So the first thing I want to do, I'm not going to give you my words. I'm going to give you excerpts from Eric Bradley, the fight doctor. I'm going to turn on this TV, and you guys are going to listen to him break down that fight between Andy Ruiz and Anthony Joshua. And it makes perfect sense. I can't give you the whole video because copyright, but I want you guys to do that. I want you guys to also check out Master Boxing. Coach Eric Bradley's channel on YouTube is Master Boxing. So we're going to listen to what Eric Bradley has to say right now. Turn the TV on. Okay, hold on. I gotta take my tablet. Turn that on. There we go. Alright. Listen to what Coach Eric Bradley has to say.
Wow. What an absolute stellar performance by my man Ruiz. the new heavyweight champion of the world. He upset the apple cart. Yes, they're comparing this to Buster Douglas versus Tyson. And what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to break the fight down so people understand not that Anthony Joshua got knocked out, not by what combination he knocked him out with, but the process and how you beat a man before you step into the ring. Styles make fights. Even Anthony Joshua understood that this was not a great style matchup. He didn't go in there saying, I'm going to knock this guy out. But what we're going to do right now is we're going to get into it. But before we get started, for those of you who never watched my channel, shame on you. My name is Eric A. Bradley, a.k.a. The Real Fight Doctor, and there is no other on this level. Now, back to the topic at hand. Round one, I'm going to break it down. When it comes down to Anthony Joshua, a beautiful stylistic boxer, one of the things that Anthony Joshua does great is he has a very sound, profound jab. But the thing about Ruiz is whenever you got a style that is known for keeping the head off the line and moving forward, slipping on the outside, going up under the jab and jabbing to the body, which he did all night, sucked the gas right out of AJ's belly. His oxygen levels was consistently depleted. And if you are a person that boxes in the ring, or even if you fight in a cage, one of the things that you better know, that if you fighting a guy that lifts weights and does a lot of very, very physical strength training, you can tap his body of oxygen. And those jabs to the body, boom, boom, will break them down. And that's what makes you look good against a much larger fighter. With a guy like Anthony Joshua, who has a very profound jab, a very powerful straight right hand. It's more of a cross. He throws it like that. He got Klitschko out of there with several of those. Now, when you see a guy like Andy Ruiz, one of the other things that he does is when you're in the clinch with him, he hits you to the body. What does that do to a guy that's 250 pounds? Not the same thing that it does to a guy that's 168. What it does is it takes and depletes the body's oxygen from replenishing. So he could not recover. So when he was dazed in that third round, 2 knockdowns for Ruiz. Ruiz drops Anthony Joshua twice. After Anthony Joshua drops him once, comes back, fights like a true champion, warrior, sound, Mexican style fighting, body to the head, head to the body, consistent jab to the stomach, depleting his oxygen levels. Now I'm going to break it down to the next chapter of this thing. What happens after that? Do you run in there and just try to finish him? No, absolutely not. When you are an elite athlete.
I'm going to stop that right there. You're going to have to watch the rest of that video to find out more about Coach Eric Bradley be saying. Alright? Again, the name of the channel is Master Boxing. This guy don't fuck around. He's serious. Alright? He talk boxing. He don't talk opinions. He don't talk shit like that. He talk boxing. Almost every prediction he has made about fights, he's been right. Okay? Why? Because this guy actually works in boxing. He's in the amateur program. He's produced many Olympians. He has been working with many people in New York, and he's also working with professional boxers. Alright? Including Manny Pacquiao. So when this guy talks, he's talking boxing from a boxing perspective. He has a program called Master Boxing. You guys should join that program. If you guys even want to stay physically fit, whatever your goals are, you should really try and get into Master Boxing. Alright, I'm going to do that. I'm going to subscribe this month because I got my online stuff going together. The other thing is, donations for this channel, you're going to be able to donate to this channel without having to go through MoneyGram and Western Union. Now you can donate directly to me online. So that will be set up soon. It hasn't been set up yet. Also, in addition, once we get the streaming going, the live streaming for this channel, you'll also be able to donate on there. There's a little money sign thing on it, and you can just pledge your donation, and then we can just get that money across. All right. So yes, people, this is what we're talking about. Master Boxing. Let me just look. Master Boxing. You can see an MB sign like this, a red MB sign behind Coach Eric Bradley here doing this thing. It really teaches you the in and out of boxing. Some of you guys will say, well, I know most of what he's telling me. Well, you kind of do, but you really don't. Trust me. When he starts to break it down, literally in terms of skills and techniques and drills, you begin to realize, oh fuck, I ain't know shit about boxing. Because lots of people don't know shit about boxing. Because what? Boxing is something you have to do. And you got to have a certain mindset to even get into fucking boxing. Because you know it's kill or be killed in there. Alright? That's just the way boxing is. It's kill or be killed. It's not fun like that. You know, it's fun where, hey, that guy can get me. Or I can get him. I'm trying to get him. You know? And like AJ was saying, I want to talk about Anthony Joshua. Because that guy is a stand-up guy. He's straight up, I like this dude a lot, Anthony Joshua. So, there's a bunch of things I want to say. But first, Coach Eric Bradley pretty much said some of what I wanted to say. Which is that it's not that AJ didn't have a chin. And it ain't that he was a quitter. I heard people saying AJ quit. He didn't fucking quit. AJ have a heart. In fact, coming down to when the referee asked him, you okay? He said, yeah. You want to fight? He said, yeah. Okay? And then the referee called the fight. And AJ was like protesting it. He was like, what are you doing, man? All right? In fact, when he came off the canvas, I think it was the second or third time, I can't remember. He smiled, winked in the corner, and kept on going. He was like, this is what boxing is. This fucking fight. Now I gotta come up from the canvas. Now I gotta come from way behind and beat this guy. Okay? And I saw the warrior spirit in this dude. Now, would he have been finished by Ruiz? Who knows? I pretty much think Ruiz had his number and would have finished him, but he was going to go out on his shield like a true champion. And I'm going to tell you this. You know, people talk about Frank Bruno. AJ's not Frank Bruno. Alright, that's the motherfucking killer in there. Okay? Did you see what he did to Andy Ruiz? He caught him with that left hook. He caught that motherfucker with a left hook, put him down with a left hook and a straight right. After he went in for the kill, he didn't. One of the things AJ did wrong is trading with Ruiz too much. He's trading with Ruiz too much. Same thing Katie Taylor did. She trying to throw a whole set of combinations. You don't throw fucking combinations with somebody who want to scrap with you, and they better at scrapping than you. They gonna fuck you up. Floyd knew that. That's why he didn't try to scrap with Pacquiao. Pacquiao's game is throwing combinations in between your fucking combinations. And you're going to miss him, and he going to catch you. And what happened with Andy Ruiz? Andy Ruiz got off that mat and said, oh, motherfucker, this fight just begun. And it was incredible to see a shorter guy beat the shit out of a taller guy. Joshua's game is not scrapping like that. Joshua want to scrap. You can't scrap with that motherfucker because you don't have inside game like that motherfucker had. Right? That's Andy Ruiz's game. It's being mid-range and inside. And Joshua wanted to scrap with him, and that's where he went down. Because Joshua put him down. He's like, I got power, man. I want to scrap this motherfucker and get him. Nope. He got caught upside the head, and he said he didn't really fully recover from that. Because he was fucking scrapping. Right? Okay? You know, guys like Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury, and Anthony Joshua should not be scrapping with a guy like Andy Ruiz. Andy Ruiz is not the same as a fucking Luis Ortiz. He's not the Luis Ortiz headhunts. He don't go to the body. Right? There are two guys that are going to be feared in the heavyweight division. I already knew this. Baby Miller, because they go to the body, and fucking Ruiz goes to the body. Alright? And technically speaking, Andy Ruiz hadn't lost a fight yet. Alright? Technically speaking. That Joseph Parker fight, we all know Joseph Parker got his ass beat by Andy Ruiz. Right? It is what it is. He went down into Joseph Parker's territory. Joseph Parker got the decision. But we know Andy Ruiz beat his ass. He should be undefeated, right? Tyson Fury versus Andy Ruiz would be a fun fight to watch. Because Tyson Fury got that reach. Tyson Fury got them feints. And did you see Andy Ruiz coming off the feint too? He came off the feint. You know, Eric Bradley said something else, but I can't say what it is. You got to go see. You got to go watch his video. He got a lot of stuff he said that now you guys will be like, oh, I didn't see that one. I didn't know that one. I decided to do the part that some of you guys might know. But there's parts of it that some of you guys just don't know shit about. You'll be like, whoa, I didn't know shit about. So it was like, oh, yeah, okay. That's why I like him. All right? It's a good channel. There's a lot of other channels out there that are good as well. But not quite like Coach Eric Bradley, because Coach Eric Bradley is a literal coach who has coached A lot of the boxers you see, even the prominent ones today, Coach Eric Bradley knows them. He knows their coaches. All right? And it's not, trust me, man, boxing is not what you think it is. For a lot of you guys, it's not what you think. And all you got to do, I guarantee you, all you got to do is you just try to train a little bit in boxing and you're going to realize how fucking different it is to what you thought it was. All right? It's a totally different thing to what you think it is. I realized that when I started going into stances and shit and starting to just kind of throw a jab. Throwing a jab, throwing a fucking jab, just a jab, is weird for me. I don't know for you guys. Maybe some of you guys know how to. But throwing spare jabs, throwing up jabs, throwing a touch jab, you know, the timing that needs, and how you time it, how you get your feet to move with your hands, how you get your middle, how you getting yourself into the stance to make sure your stance is right while you throwing that shit. You know, it's not just standing there and throwing a jab. I'm going to show you guys what I'm talking about. Because, again, when you show people, and then I want you guys to do this. I want you guys to throw a jab. All right? So, some of you will just stand right here and just throw a jab, right? Or you're going to do it like if you're in a stance. So you're going to be in this stance here and throw a jab, right? You throw a jab, however you throw a jab. Whoa, 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 however you throw the jab, right? The thing about it is, that's not how you fucking throw a jab. And these guys, especially guys like Andy Ruiz, Canelo Alvarez, Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence, all right? I'm talking about the creme de la creme right now in boxing, right? These are the best in boxing. These guys don't throw a jab like that. All right? So when you're throwing a jab, there are many different things that are going on in a jab. Many, many different mechanics. One of the things is your fucking stance. How you plant it. All right? The second thing is, because, you know, you're in boxing, how you plant it. All right? So here I am. I'm here, but really I'm here. Right? I'm off center line. I'm off center. You see, my head is not in center line, right? Center line is here. My head is off center line. So when I throw a jab, if I don't want to get blocked by a fucking jab in return, right? One, I got to have a hand that can parry the jab, just in case another guy sends a jab at the same time I'm throwing a jab. Two, my head is off center line. I keep my fucking head off center line. If I'm going to throw a jab, I had to swivel out the way and throw it. Or, and I'm exaggerating the movement, or I stay off center line and I throw it. I can change levels and throw it. I can throw it up there. I can throw it down here to the body. Or I can pivot and throw a fucking jab. There are two ways to pivot and throw a jab. So if my opponent is, say, in front of me, and I want to catch him with a jab, and I need to, he has a longer reach than I have, then what are the small things you do is you're moving, and when I catch him off, just as he's off, he's out of position, I throw my jab. Now, you can step in and throw the fucking jab, okay? You can step in and throw a jab, or you can stay where you are, lean in and throw the jab, or you can slide, but keep your foot fixed in position. You can't see this shit, can you? And throw the jab and slide back. So here I am. I'll slide, right? I'll slide, but my back foot stays in position. I change levels, in this case, and I stick him, whoop, and I slide back, okay? So there are many ways to throw the jab. And the point behind what I'm saying is this, that just a simple thing like jabbing, there are several different kinds of jabs to start with. All right, and there's several different ways to get in position to throw those jabs. That leads to a combination of many different ways to throw a jab. And just a simple thing like throwing a jab is something that can take you a very long time just to naturally do. Maybe you'll be able to naturally do one kind of jab, but several types of jab, it take a long time. My point being, Boxing seems simple. Not to mention, when you throw a jab, you got to get back on defense. Or you got to be in a defensive mode where the guy can't catch you as you're throwing that fucking jab. Because he could be going for your head or your body. So there's just a lot. And I just told you guys the superficial shit. If you listen to Eric Bradley, he break it down even more. Because I just told you the easy stuff, right? And I'm catching my skin just to throw a fucking jab. I'll be doing the box stance, just moving around in simple little box stance, throwing a jab. It burns a lot of energy off of me. And on top of that, I personally, my stomach's growling. I personally, I can't get my stance right. You know, I'm not strong in my stance still. And so I overreach sometimes. I'm overextending. All kinds of shit happen. All right. And I just learned boxing is not something that you just start yesterday. You have to be doing this thing over and over and over and over again. You got to have the cardio to be able to do it too. And even just the fucking drills. You might want to take a break in between the drills and shit. I mean, Coach Eric Bradley be doing all kinds of shit too. And I'll be like, that's too complicated for me. I take it baby steps. So anyway, all I'm saying to you guys is that the more you guys get into the sport of boxing, the more you will appreciate it. And no, you know, people like to talk about aficionados and all kinds of bullshit. And, you know, only the rare fans who really appreciate boxing will understand this. And fuck that. Any sport you're in, if it was American football, you'd be playing American football. That's how you appreciate it. You don't sit down on your fucking couch and talk about football. You know you played football. If it was boxing, then you gotta have at least done some kind of fucking boxing. You're not gonna sit down on your couch and talk about boxing. You didn't even box at all. Tennis. Motherfucker, I've been on a tennis court. Right? You don't just talk about tennis and this guy and that guy and you ain't doing nothing. Sprinting. Come on, man. Come on. How many of you have sprinted before? I have. Right? If you like a sport, you're going to do the sport. Well, it's the same motherfucking thing with boxing. If you like chess, you're going to play chess. If you like checkers, you're going to play checkers, etc. Air sports. Right? The only thing I haven't done is, what do you call that thing? Sailing. I've never done sailing. But then again, I don't really watch sailing. I'm not really into sailing. If you're into something, you're going to do it. And so I just challenge you guys, as real fans of boxing, to do the boxing. Go through the process. Realize how difficult it really is. Realize that the people you are judging and talking about are the creme de la creme of boxing. The highest level of boxing. Now, you shouldn't be so flippant to talk because you can't do the shit you're doing. And you never will. Right? So, I just want you guys to understand that because the kind of accuracy and just the precision and just the natural way how these guys even do what they do with the feints and all of that shit is because they've grown up doing it. Back to Anthony Joshua. So with Anthony Joshua, I want to say this. That's a stand-up classy guy, first of all. He and Andy Ruiz have no hate. He's actually happy for Andy Ruiz. He going to become heavyweight champion of the world again. Anthony Joshua, I think so, because he got that mentality whereby, I mean, he was soundly beaten. He didn't even know what was the punch that Andy Ruiz caught him with the first time. And it was a left hook. But he's very analytical. He's like, what punch did he catch me with? Because he didn't see the punch. And the point being, I think he got caught a couple times with the left hook. But the cool thing about this is, the lead right did not catch any of these fighters, at least. It wasn't the main thing that stunned them, right? Anthony Joshua did catch Andy Ruiz with a lead right. But the thing about it is this. That these guys have so much skill. It's not easy for them to hit each other, and break each other down. And even if they are broken down, like Anthony Joshua was, he got up and he was ready to fight again. He did not quit. He was ready. He was in beast mode. He didn't mind going out in the shield because Klitschko had done something like that to him. And my point being this. that boxing is a sport where the mindset of these motherfuckers, these elite motherfuckers, is incredible. I believe Anthony Joshua's going to come back stronger and harder. I know people know now that they can catch him, that they can work his body, that they can break him down to the body and take him out to the top. People know that now. How many of them could do that? I don't know. Will he work on his weaknesses so that he could polish up on that, right? This wasn't Lennox Lewis versus Hakeem Rockland. This was not Lennox Lewis versus Oliver McCall. This was not Vladimir Klitschko versus that South African dude, or Vladimir Klitschko versus the black guy. No, the black guy took punishment and then he hit Klitschko. You know, the Corey whatever his name is, he caught him with left hooks all night, right? This was a systematic breaking down of Anthony Joshua by Andy Ruiz. He worked the body, came up on top. Systematic. Buster Douglas versus Mike Tyson. People liken it to Buster Douglas. Mike Tyson was the same size, so you cannot liken it. This is totally different. This is where Andy Ruiz is a smaller guy. Anthony Joshua's the much bigger guy. Anthony Joshua got a very good jab. Andy Ruiz took away his jab. I want to add one more thing that I know Eric Bradley did not talk about. Because Andy Ruiz beat down the body of Anthony Joshua, we saw Anthony Joshua go from the two guard up here, where he would protect this way and protect that way, to dropping his hands. He dropped his hands. Did you realize that? Because he was protecting the body. So Andy Ruiz caused Anthony Joshua to drop his hands. Yeah. Now, another fighter who has a good jab, well, there are two of them, is Tyson Fury. He got a decent jab. He varies it, changes it, does different things. He's more of a flicking jab every now and then, though. And the other person is Deontay Wilder. They are good jabbers, or decent jabbers. Deontay Wilder depends on his jab. Against Andy Ruiz, Deontay Wilder, you're going to have to do something else. You're going to have something else at your disposal as a taller fighter to be able to keep Andy Ruiz off of you. It's just what it is. It would have been the same thing with Jarrell Miller. You're not going to just stop these guys with one punch. Nope. Those guys are going to come at you. You see, Andy Ruiz can take a punch. He rides it a little bit too, you know, and get back up clear-headed. Jarrell Miller can take a punch too. Those are guys that are going to work your body. And Deontay Wilder, as you can see, his body ain't much. He might be strong to the body. He might be a strong Alabama. You can't take punishment to the body all the time. Andy Ruiz has quick hand speed. He is athletic, so not super athletic, but he is athletic, so he's more of boxing athletic. He's not. And Deontay Wilder will have that advantage over him. He's got some athleticism himself. But at the end of the day, I would love to see Wilder versus Ruiz and Wilder versus Tyson Fury. Now, what does this show about the heavyweight division? Who are the best heavyweights in the division? Well, it's now proven that we got Wilder and we got Fury. They are the top two heavyweights in the division. Based on the volume of work and the top tier people that they face. Andy Ruiz now has to be mentioned as the top tier heavyweight. He's at number 3. Dethroned Anthony Joshua's at number 4. And then we got the rest of them, right? So, I'm just saying that Deontay Wilder's going to face Luis Ortiz again. He's going to stop him again, probably sooner. Is what it is, you know. Ortiz was able to hurt Wilder. I think some other guys were Eric something was able to hurt Wilder as well. But at the end of the day, Wilder hasn't seen the canvas from none of those guys. All right? Keith Thurman's been hurt a couple times in his career. He has not tasted the canvas. Of course, our boy Ruiz tasted the canvas for the first time in his career. Anthony Joshua put his ass down. He got two-piece too. He hit him with the, well, this is my right hook, but the left hook, and then followed it with a straight right. Put his ass down. So, as he said, Anthony Joshua hits hard. Okay? Anthony Joshua makes exciting fights. He's going to be there. I think he is the real deal in terms of British heavyweights. But I just think that once you start working this guy's body, unless he starts to protect his body and he knows how to protect his head at the same time, he gonna be in problems. But they'll give him tips and they'll give him certain things to do. He still has to work on certain degrees of pivot work. He has to learn when to engage, when not to engage, to control the fight. And now you're gonna have to deal with a pesky situation of a guy who can shift head slots, get into the inside, get small. Even though Ruiz didn't get that small, by the way, but he got sufficiently small just to avoid the jab. But if the dude gets small to come back up on top, you better know how to time that motherfucker, and it's gonna be difficult for you. You know what I mean? Errol Spence had a nice sharp jab against Mikey Garcia, but if Mikey Garcia had started slipping and sliding to get to the inside of Errol Spence, it'd been a totally different fight. Of course, Errol Spence can fight on the inside though. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I took a lot of time to prepare it, to make it. You guys have a great one. I'm gonna go take a bath now, drink some water, get myself in position to get out there and do something with the time that I got left. All right. Remember, donations. You can donate to this channel. Subscribe. Master Boxing. That's the channel I'm talking about right now. Master Boxing. You guys need to check it out. Breaks the fight world down round by round. The real fighter, Dr. Eric Bradley. You guys have a good one.